This was my first comfortable bed. It was the first time I'd been warm and I'd been safe. It felt like home. And being back in here is extremely overwhelming, but I'm so grateful. Up until about 5 years ago, I led a very normal life. I completed university, I had a great job, my family and I were getting along great, and then I fell into addictions. And I started getting in trouble with the law. I kept saying I'm gonna get help. I looked online and I looked for the best women's rehab in Toronto. And I found this place. I did my intake, and as soon as I got in here, the weight was lifted and I knew that I was home. Waking up and sober and knowing somebody's gonna care for me. Someone will help me take my meds, right? Just keep me in line. There's such a stigma around, addictions, and you're never gonna become anything, right? So when I walked in here and I knew that all these counselors had, walked the same journey I had, I felt safe. I had some trauma and I had never dealt with it. And I remember meeting with one of the counselors and finally telling somebody, right? Somebody who, there was no judgment. She just listened. And I remember from that moment, I said, this place is gonna save me. I hit my 1 year on February 1st. My life is completely different. I'm a sponsor. I work on the crisis line. I have my family back. My family decided to become donors. The family program, it rebuilt everything. They opened their hearts to me, right? And they learned about addiction, right? And about how it affects the whole family. I believe that it essentially brought my family back together. I can say for my grandmother, when I got out of Renascent, I met up with her and I told her what this place had done for me. And she said, even though it was 35 days, there's a change. And I remember the first check she wrote, it said at the bottom, "Thank you for saving my granddaughter's life." It's needed. People need to find Renascent.